And we finally, we get down to verse 16. Thou hast multiplied thy merchants above the stars of heaven. Now, merchants has to do with those who bring the gospel. Remember that bringing the gospel, God typifies as a merchandising effort. I remember Isaiah 55. Ho, everyone that thirsts, buy ye. Why do you spend your money for that which is not bread, or buy wine and milk without money and without price? It's the cry of the merchant. Or when it talks about the ships of Tarshish going out and then bringing back gold and silver and apes and peacocks, it is the picture of merchandising, of going into the world with the gospel. The gold and silver representing those who do become saved through the gospel. The peacocks and the apes represent those who are the tares, who appear to be saved. They're glorious, they're beautiful, but they are not children of God. But again, it's the cry of the merchant. And here it's talking about the churches. Here it's, thou hast multiplied thy merchants. Oh, you've been eager to get the gospel out. You've been sending the gospel out through your missionaries, through your evangelists, through your TV programs, but it's all a false gospel. It's not the truth. Thou hast multiplied the merchants above the stars of heaven. And normally in the Bible, when we read about stars in heaven, we're reading about the true believers that because as we read in the book of Daniel, we will shine as stars forever and more. And so the true believers are a tiny remnant, but my, those who are the tares, those who are looking like true believers, they're multiplying. But and then it says, let's go back to verse 15. I started at the wrong place. There's talking about fortifying yourself for the end. There shall the fire devour thee, the sword shall cut thee off. It shall eat thee up like the cankerworm, that is, like the locust. Make thyself many as the locust. Make thyself many, make thyself many as the cankerworm. Make thyself many as the locust. I'm reading verse 15. Thy crown are as the locust. Now, you see where the focus of the locust is? I'm looking at Nahum, chapter 3, verse 17 now. Thy crown are as the locust. Those who you claim to be believers are numerous, like the locusts, and thy captains as the great grasshoppers, another synonym for locusts, which camp in the hedges in the cold day, but when the sun arises they flee away, and their place is not known where they are. Thy shepherds slumber, O king of Assyria. And so, in other words, here God is saying, look, you are very, very numerous. You're above the true believers in number, and you are very active merchandising the gospel, but you're like locusts that are there, but when our grasshoppers, when the sun arises, they flee. They don't continue. So this is a little different aspect of locusts, but it's still the same idea. You are very many, but you have no real substance in this case. You are simply when the Son, of course, speaks about the Lord Jesus Christ. When he comes, you are gone. You are dead. You cannot stand. That's the second place. Now, a third place that we're very familiar with is Jonah, is the book of Joel.